This video right here is obviously a huge spoiler for Avengers Infinity War, so if you haven't seen that movie yet, what are you still doing? What is going on, Draw 2 crew? Ramny here with a brand new Avengers Infinity War tutorial for you guys. Today we are going to be drawing the Red Skull from Infinity War. Before we begin, you guys, if you like what you see on this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you guys are notified anytime I upload a brand new tutorial video. Here, I help you develop your drawing skills by showing you how to draw your favorite characters from movies, comic books, TV shows, video games, etc. So, subscribe, notification bell. I know that I like to keep telling you guys that I'm going to release more Avengers tutorials when Avengers Infinity War Part 2 comes out next year. We still don't know the title of the movie, but to celebrate the fact that Avengers Infinity War is released today on digital, I thought I would give you guys a bit of something that you've been asking for a really long time. And on Instagram, I asked you when a good time would be to release a spoilery tutorial, much like this one right here. And a lot of you guys have responded. Let me know what you think is a good time to release something like this. Red Skull obviously is a secret character in Avengers Infinity War. So how long do I wait until after the movie is released? That would be good for me to make a tutorial on a secret character without spoiling for others. I would love to know your opinion down in the comment section of this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Anyway, the Red Skull did appear in Avengers Infinity War as the protector or the guide for the Soul Stone, which is a really cool concept. I think we always wondered what happened to him. So here he is in his form in Infinity War. Here are the tools that you're going to need for this tutorial. If you want more description about my art tools, I have a list that you can check out in the description of this video. Remember, there's 3 things that you need to keep in mind as you're watching. If you're a subscriber, you already know the drill. If not, pause it now to read this list of things that you should know before you begin. Having said all of that, you guys, let's get started with our Red Skull drawing. All right, you guys, so here we are. We've got our paper in landscape mode for this picture. We're only going to be drawing halfway down the body, so it's not the whole thing. So let's go ahead and get started, you guys. I'm going to first draw Red Skull's head kind of to the left of center here, and I'm going to start by drawing a circle, which is how I usually do my tutorials. And I'm going to draw it like this. So as you guys see, it's a little bit to the left of the center. And I'm going to draw a circle about this big. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the cheek lines, or the sides of the face here. Of course, when we're drawing the Red Skull, we're going to draw the construction lines first, block out the shapes, and then draw the details later on. So here we go. We've got the head going right there. Of course, the head is going to be covered by the cloak, by the hood. Okay, so let me erase just the guidelines up at the top so that you guys can see. I'm going to draw a line going down the center so you guys know where this center line is going to go. And I'm going to do that for the rest of the body, actually. Even though the left and the right are going to be a little bit uneven. Oh, this thing likes to move around. There. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of figure out what part of the face is going to be covered in the hood. So I'll start right here, right kind of just below the top of the head there. And I'm going to go from here, going down this way. And then this one goes across like this. So that's going to be a little bit uneven, and then this goes to the side of the face like this. Okay, there you go. All right, so right below the chin here, I'm going to draw a line going across, and then I'm going to draw a neck, or what would be a neck right there. And that's, again, going to be concealed. We're going to cover that up later on. Okay, there you go. Just below that, I'm going to draw another line, just not too far down. And this is going to be the part of the hood. We're going to connect this with this line up here. So this is going to go with this line. And same thing this way, it's going to round off. And we're going to connect it with this line, but this line's going to go a little bit further, like that. Okay, and this one, let's also make it go down a little bit more. Just like that. So now we've got the head concealed in the hood. We're drawing the hole of the hood. Is that what it's called? I have no idea. Okay, right here is where the hood kind of connects down here to the center. So bring this down and it connects to the center here. And then same thing, this goes out and then find this line and it goes up. And this kind of looks a little bit confusing right now, but you'll eventually understand what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to do. Okay, there you go. All right, so let's go with the shoulders. Now imagine the shoulders of the Red Skull are coming from the neck, of course. It's going to come out this way and this way. Okay, once you have those lines, let's go back to this right here. And this goes to the shoulder. And then from here now, bring it up to the head. So this is the actual hood part. And I'm trying to make this a little bit wavy. But there you go. It kind of looks like hair, but don't worry about it. We'll try to make it so that it looks less like hair later on. Okay, and then same thing over here. Bring this out like this, just out slightly off the shoulder. I'm going to make a little sharp point there. And then bring this to here. There you go. And instead of making this super round, I'm going to give it a little bit of a point at the top. There you go. And then I'm just going to erase this side and this side. So here, now you guys can see the actual hood. Okay, and if I were to color this in, this right here is going to be colored dark. This is going to be colored dark. And then we'll work on the face a little bit later on. All right, this is the easy part. We're going to figure out how this flows, and it just goes down. We'll add details to it later on because it's supposed to be tattered. And this one, I'm going to bring this one a little bit further out. So this goes down like this, and this goes a little bit more at an angle. Like this. So imagine the wind kind of blowing this way. So you've got this side of the cape of the cloak kind of billowing over that way. Okay, I'm going to find a spot right here just below this line, or this point where everything converges. Make it go this way, and then in like this. Okay, so it makes this kind of like a letter D to the middle line. And then on this side, this goes out like this. There. Let me erase that center line now. And so underneath the cloak, it looks like he's still kind of got his old uniform that he wears. So let's, but it looks ripped and everything. So I'm going to kind of reflect that. I'm going to draw a line going across diagonally like here first, and then just tatters just beneath it like that. And when I draw tatters, I'm making it so that, you know, the lines are kind of, they have these like rips to them so that it's not exactly straight. So that's exactly what I mean. So that's what I want to do down here. Okay, and then he's got like part of his uniform kind of still going diagonally this way. They're not parallel to this. So here, this one goes a little bit lower down. I'm going to draw two lines like this, and this one is parallel to that. Okay, so there's these two lines that are parallel. This one's not so parallel to that. Okay, right here, line going like this. So it kind of makes a T that's perpendicular. Okay, and then there's a, looks like a strap, or a strap that goes this way. So it's going to be two straps. And then if I erase this, I'm going to draw a buckle right here. Okay, and then another rectangle inside that buckle. So that is kind of like a buckle from his old uniform, I guess, that he's still wearing, because obviously who knows what happened to the Red Skull since he got sucked up when he tried to use the Tesseract, right? Okay, and then I'm just going to create this guideline for now for the tatters. So his cloak is layered. This is like the top layer right here, and then this is like the layer beneath that. Okay, and then right here, same thing, just gonna go. This is kind of random for me, and I'm making sure that it's not like evenly up and down like a zigzag. I'm very consciously making sure that it's not even on both sides. It's not like these lines, the sizes aren't even. Okay, and then I kind of want it to come out as well. There you go. We'll add some details to that a little bit later on, but for now, these are our construction lines. Let's go ahead and zoom in. I'm going to grab a new pencil, zoom in on the face, and let's draw the Red Skull. All right, so here we are. I'm going to erase this part of the circle so that it doesn't bother us because we don't really need it anymore. But from there, I'm going to draw a line across, and that's going to be the guide for the eyes. So let's go ahead and draw in the eyes starting right here. I'm going to draw a line across right here. And I'm going to draw the eyes kind of normal. You know what I mean? So I drew the top part a little bit flatter. So he does kind of look sleepy or tired, or it looks like he hasn't slept at all. And then the bottom part is going to be rounded. So it kind of looks like a boat. And it's the same size on both sides, like this. Okay, I'm going to find two spots right here now. And a line at the top. And then down. Make it straight for now. And then this right here goes rounds. It goes like this. There you go. Okay, I'm going to draw the pupils. It's going to be in the center, looking straight forward, kind of glossed over, and I'm going to just draw a dot in the center there for the pupil. So it just looks like he's got things, like his eyes are just kind of spaced out, you know? Okay, there you go. Now, right in the center, I'm going to draw, kind of like the Star Trek logo, a V that looks like this. And I'm going to close it off right here. There you go. Draw a line going, two lines going down the center. Okay. I'm going to color, shade that in. I'll probably color that black. Okay, there you go. So now we've got the nose and we've got the eyes. Let's draw the cheekbones. And of course, once you draw the cheekbones, that's when the skull actually starts to come out. And we're going to start right here on each side of the nose. We're going to start there. Kind of goes across right here and then goes down. Okay, the sides of the face are a little bit further out for me, and I'm going to bring it in so that it looks a little bit more narrow. Okay, I'm going to start with the sides of the eyes here, and I'm just going to create like these cheekbones like that there, and sides of the face. Cheekbones go out this way and go in like that. And then I'm going to start bringing in the face a little bit. There you go. Here's the mouth. I'm going to draw the mouth as a closed mouth with a frown, so it's going to be straight across, but the tips of it are going to be going side, like going down, like this. Okay. Beneath that, I'm going to draw a line, and then shape the chin. Here's the chin. This goes kind of flat like this, and it goes this way, and then it goes this way. I'm going to draw these lines going in like this now. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add wrinkles to this. And the wrinkles make the skull look old and tired and everything. You know, we'll add some shadows as well. So there's the look for the red skull for now. I'm going to erase these guidelines. Right now he looks pretty young. And what we need to do is to give him some wrinkles to give him an age, like make him look older. Okay. At the top, I'm going to add shadow. Just goes like this, a little bit across, and then this goes into the hood like that. And I'm gonna probably color that in. Okay, still looks pretty young though. So now what I'm going to do is shade the inside of the nose. Now let's add those lines. Okay, I'm gonna draw a line across right here. And then lines going like this, so it's like brows. Okay, right here, I'm going to draw a line like this, and right here as well. There you go. If you guys are not going to shade this in, I would add some wrinkles beneath the eyes there, make him look sleepy and tired. There you go. More wrinkles coming from the brow. Just going to draw a few more on each side. And then just some random wrinkles up here. And then wrinkles across. There you go. I'm just adding some wrinkles beneath the brows. I'm going to try to make the brows look a little bit thicker than they are. Okay, there you go. Let's add some wrinkles coming out this way and this way from the eyes. Yes, so you guys see it kind of comes out of that like this. Okay, right here I'm going to draw like this V or triangle right there, right beside the nose. And then I'm going to add a little bit of shadow underneath these cheekbones. And then some wrinkles, and this is what gives it like a distinct red skull look. Wrinkles from here to the mouth. So I'm going to draw these lines to sort of come towards the mouth, and then from the mouth I'm going to draw lines going up. Like this, and then from the nose going down as well. Also the sides of the nose. Okay, don't round off the bottom of the nose like this. So here's my nose. I'm going to bring this, I erase the bottom part, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just shape it so it looks like this. It looks more like an upside down heart with lines going up. So there you go. With these curved lines going upward down the center of the nose there. So that's what I want that nose to look like. Okay. And then right here, more wrinkles just beneath the cheekbones. And then the chin. From the chin. So I kind of made this like oval right here. Of course, don't make it an oval. And then just wrinkles going outward. And then this part is going to be shaded. So there you go. So if I color this in black, then you'll see kind of starts to look like a skull. There you go. Okay. The more wrinkles, you guys, the creepier he looks. There you go. So now the neck, you guys, I'm going to draw two lines going down the side here. Right here, I'm going to draw like a bit of a V. And this goes this way, and this goes this way. And just part of the neck is going to be in shadow. So I'm going to draw two lines like this. And then the rest of that is all just cast in darkness. There you go. So there is our red skull. Pretty creepy looking, if you ask me. I thought that worked out looking pretty good. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so there you go. Now let's draw some tattered lines. The hood itself is tattered. It's not in perfect condition. So let's create this line right here. Make sure that you're drawing it roughly. You're bringing it in like this, like it's ripped. Okay, right here, I'm going to draw like a wrinkle. So not a wrinkle, a fold right there. And then another fold from here going down to there. There you go. There's the red skull right there. Once you have that, we're pretty much done. He does have some like details on the hood, but I'm not going to draw it because it's so faint and it's so dark, and in the movie it was kind of hard to distinguish anyway. So let's leave it at that. Let's zoom out and let's work on this part. Okay, so keep in mind tatters, like ripped up. Everything is look like it's been used and not washed, because obviously there's no place to wash it. So it looks like he just used part of his uniform and just continues to wear it. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm kind of just continuing this zigzag motion, creating the illusion of ripped fabric. Hardly any smooth curved lines here. I'm just following along with the lines that we did initially. I'm just going all the way until reach the outside. And the outside I'm going to have it stick out from here. Okay, I'm going to make it go out even more over here. There. Of course, the inside is also going to be in tatters. So just a couple of holes here and some rips, just like that. And as well, some wrinkle lines. Okay. There. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. But what I'm going to do actually is where they meet, I'm going to bring this line right here up, and this tucks underneath this way. Okay, so it tucks this way. And just keep going. If you master this technique of drawing tattered clothing, then you can apply it to characters who like to rip their clothes, like the Hulk, for example. Can't think of anything else, but like if you have a superhero or something in civilian clothes. Okay, there you go. So you notice this is lower than this, and I did that on purpose. I don't want both of them to look the same. Okay, there's a hole right there. And then I'm going to create some fabric folding there. And you can go into details. You can keep creating these holes and rips around, but try to make it random. There you go. Let's zoom out now. Let's do the bottom part. We're pretty much done with this. There's nothing else really that we can do here. So we're going to leave it like that. And let's just draw the cloak. The cloak itself isn't as tattered as the top here. And all it really is just going to be a bunch of folded wrinkles like this. Folds and wrinkles. And of course the occasional rips as well. So I'm going to draw right here just a big hole right there. And then on the side, there you go. Good. Okay, and then on this side, okay, so lines from the bottom going up and then lines from the top as well going down. For this one, I'm going to give it a rip right there. And I'm going to create this as well. Here you go. More rips here. You guys notice that my rips are kind of pointed, and they kind of point along to how the fabric is flowing up and down. So you guys notice that my rips are also up and down, and that's intentional. I did that on purpose. Okay, and then there you go. There. And then just add as many rips as you guys want. At this point, it's entirely up to you how much detail you guys want to add to it. Okay, so you can, keep going with these rip lines, that kind of thing, and I'm just gonna add these random lines going up and down just to give it a dirty, messy look. Okay. Very good. Let me erase these. We don't need those anymore. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to draw kind of like a billowing smoke coming out from the side of the Red Skull, because there is, in the movie, if you guys look, there is smoke coming out the side. There you go. Adding some more rips and tatters. Okay, there you go. Let's zoom in. I'm going to add some smoke right here, and this is going to be, in contrast, this is going to be like smoother lines. So just the illusion of smoke, right? And then, so it looks more like a cloud. I'm trying not to make like these S shapes. You don't want the smoke to look like an S shape. So try to avoid those. Try to make the smoke kind of look almost, I don't know how to explain it, translucent, transparent, overlapping. Maybe overlapping too much. Okay, there. Okay. And then let's go over here. Let's do it on this side too. So just a bunch of lines creating the illusion that there's smoke coming out. And I mean, pay close attention. If it doesn't look right, then fix it up. It's all good. This is kind of extra anyway, and if you don't want to draw smoke, you don't have to. Okay, on the side, right here on the head. On this side too. And then I'm going to draw some right here. So like almost like a smoky haze behind him as well. So I'm going to create like this smoke just behind him. There you go. So let's zoom out, you guys. There it is. There is the Red Skull. Zoom out. Zoom in a little bit closer. And there we have it, you guys. That is how you draw the Red Skull as he appears in Avengers Infinity War. Let me know what you guys think of the Red Skull. Were you guys surprised when you saw him? I'd love to know in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'm looking forward to seeing what yours looks like. Take care. See you next time. And that is all the time that we have today. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the very end of this video. I hope your drawings turned out great. If they did, I would love to see them. So please head on over to the Google Plus community, post your artwork there for people to enjoy, or post it on Instagram and tag me at Draw2 so that I can see your artwork. If you are curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a list of that in the description of this video, so make sure to check that out. There I have a list of the pencils that I use, camera equipment, erasers, colors, and all that stuff. So definitely check it out if you are interested. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you, number one, like this video, commented down below, shared this with your friends in social media, and of course, subscribed. All of that in the description of this video. Make sure to check that out. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, Google+, and most importantly on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of this tutorial right here. Links again in the description, so always make sure to read that description, you guys. And once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I will catch you in the next one, and till then, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. Take care.